Recording, let's go and start it. Start with our warm-up. What we are gonna do for our warm-up is we're just gonna start by standing up tall, and you're gonna inhale and slightly engage your gluteals back, nothing too hard. Just starting to warm up, and you're gonna bring your hands behind you. You're gonna bend the knee and try to bring as far back as you can. And you're gonna bring it down and do it again. Inhale. Reach up, and slightly back. Engage your glutes. Try your belly button forward. Bring your hands back. Grab the other leg. Bend the knee and try to bring as far back as you can. You can also have a chair next to you if you need it for balance. Again, inhale. Lean slightly back. Exhale, come up. Bend it. Press it back. See how I'm bringing my knee as far back as you can. The other side, inhale. Lean back. Now you can try to go slightly more. Engaging those glutes. The other side, bend the knee. And you can probably tell one side. Keep that chest tall and try to don't bring your knee to the side. Your knee goes straight back. Okay. Now we are going to stand on our right side, and you might want to get a chair for this. We are going to inhale, and you're going to grab your right leg, and you bring as far back as you can while your chest is open and your shoulder, right shoulder is going back. So you're pressing with your leg behind you. You can stay right there or bend forward. And come up slow. Nice. Let's do the other side. Just tall. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left leg. Press it away from you. Pushing the left shoulder back. Look something right in front of you and try to really open the knee as far back as you can. If you can, if your balance allows it, you can slowly try to bend forward. So you add a little of the hamstring stretch as well. And come up. Oh, that was wonderful. Again, grab a chair if you need to. Just something for balance. The side of your sofa, something and it can allow you to reach back. One more time each side. Inhale. Chest tall, shoulders back. Bend the right leg. Press it away from you, keeping the right shoulder back. Your arm is extended. And if you can, 1, 2, bend forward. This is my butt side. Nice. One more time, the other side. Grab your left one. Press your shoulder back. Reach with your leg as far back as you can. And bend forward. And come up. Nice. Okay, now we are gonna open our legs wide as you can, keeping those toes pointing forward. So wherever feels comfortable for you. But wide. We're gonna work on your inside of our legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, your left hand goes down there and your right one reaches over your head. Keeping the shoulders square forward. So your right shoulder is pointing up to the ceiling. Now keep going. Drop the right shoulder. So now both shoulders are pointing down towards the floor, pointing down towards the left foot. Relax. If you feel it too much in the inside of your legs, just close your legs a little bit. It should feel nice and stretch. Now from there, reverse the motion by walking back up Bringing the right shoulder up to the ceiling and stay right here in the side bend again. Inhale, exhale, come all the way up. Whew. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, your right side goes under and your left one goes over your head. Stay in side bend. Only go as low as you are capable to sustain the shoulder up to the ceiling. Your left one. Inhale. Relax, nothing forcing, only go until far as you can go being relaxed. Start dropping the left shoulder down towards the floor and try to reach your right foot. If you were capable to do it on one side, doesn't mean you're gonna be able to do it on the other side. And it's okay, but don't feel like you have pushing so much that you cannot relax. If you cannot relax, your muscles are not relaxing, that means you're not really stretching. Inhale, reverse the movement, bring that left shoulder up to the ceiling and stay in side bend. From there, bring it up slowly and bring it down. Nice. One more time, each side, and we're gonna add a side bend. Inhale, up, up, up. Exhale, drop your left one, keep your right one over your head and side bending, reaching. Those toes stays pointing forward and your right shoulder is pointing up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, try to go a little deeper and drop the right shoulder down towards the floor, reaching your left foot. Your knees are locked. Try to stay with a long back as possible. It's okay if you don't reach as low as I'm doing. You can just stay right on your shin if you cannot reach your toe. From there, keep your hands there and you're gonna bend the left leg. This is great opportunity to use a yoga block if you need to right here so you can sit back, but you're not overstretching or tensioning. Now we are gonna stay right on this left leg the body weight and you're gonna turn both of your feet and your hip towards the left foot. Keep one hand nice next to each other, right next to your left foot. Inhale, exhale, rotate to your right, bringing your right shoulder up to the ceiling. If this is too hard, you can bend the knee on the floor, your right knee. Inhale, exhale, rotate towards your left side. Bring it down on the floor. Walk your hands to the side so you help your toes to rotate back to the front. We're gonna reverse the movement. So you're gonna stay right here, sinking your left hip. You're gonna lock that leg. You're gonna bring the right shoulder up to the ceiling and your arm over your head. Hopefully by now your side bending is better. Inhale, exhale, come up slowly. Wow, that's wonderful. Do you feel it in the inside of your leg? Wonderful. And back and shoulder. Okay, let's do the other side. Inhale. Reach it, reaching. Exhale, your right hand goes under, your left one goes over your head. Your left shoulder is pointing up to the ceiling. Your knees are locked. Inhale in. Exhale, relax. Drop that left shoulder towards your left foot. Breathe, relax your shoulders. Really focus on your hamstrings and adductors. Bring your hands on the floor. And drop in the right knee and drop the hip. Only go as low as me if you feel like your hip are sinking. If you know, stay up higher, okay? Your body weight should be on the heel, not on your toes. I think you should go get your yoga block. Inhale in, inhale. Exhale, turn your toes to the side. Your hands are right next to your right foot. Your chest is tall, you're sinking your hip. If you need to, bring your left knee on the floor. If you know, keep it up. Inhale, take your left hand off the floor and rotate towards your left side, reaching up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. Switch towards the right one, keeping the right leg is pointing straight forward. Bring it back down. Turn it to the front, back on. Lock the right knee, toes pointing forward. Bring your left shoulder up to the ceiling. And come all the way up. Whew, that was awesome. Okay, let's get back here on our sitting position. You might also need a belt if you're really tight. We are going to start with our adductors, the inside of our legs, in a butterfly position. So first, I want you to bring your first sit tall. You should feel that you are sitting on your sitting bones. If you find yourself doing this, place a pillow or fold your mat so you are strong on your sitting bones. And you're gonna bring your heels as close as from you as possible, okay? So go ahead and place those heels as close as possible, your chest tall. And now you're gonna go ahead, like I'm really flexible in this plane, but most of you probably your knees will look a little higher. So what I want you is you're gonna bend your right elbow and you're gonna press towards the right knee, adding a little extra stretch on that side. Can you feel it? Fantastic. Inhale, exhale, very gentle, switch to your left. Be careful. Nice. Back to the front. Now you're going to try to press pause at the same time. So use those elbows and press it down. Using your toes, bring your hand down. So your knees go down, your chest goes down. Nice stretch in the inside of your legs. Oh, that feels wonderful. Roll up slow. Come back in your tall position. And now you're going to bring your legs a tiny bit farther forward. Almost like a diamond shape right here. You're going to grab those toes and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to press your right one down. Hopefully by now you feel a little lower than before, a little less angle. Inhale. Exhale, switch again. It's no tension. It feels nice. Your shoulders are relaxed. Bring it camper in the front. And now you're gonna press both down and your chest is gonna go down. So if you are more flexible like I am and your legs are pretty much there, just work on bring your chest closer to your feet. So kind of wanna do two parts. One is to bring your knees down by using your elbows. And the second one is trying to bring your chest towards your toes. Come up slowly. Chest tall. A tiny bit farther forward. One more time. So it should feel very comfortable and should be very strong on your sitting bones. This time we are gonna work just on the part of the hip internal rotation. So we are gonna inhale, exhale, your 2 fingers grabs the big toes, you bend the elbows and you bring your chest towards your feet, your forehead towards your feet. As low as you can. Breathe. If your chest is not even closed, maybe bring your feet slightly farther forward. So you should feel it more right on your sacrum and the inside of your hip. Nice. Roll up slowly. Nice. Now that we really stretched that part, you're gonna try to go on your hip flexors. So let's sit on our heels. You're gonna bring your hands big. Okay, a lot of people, this should be enough. Like sitting on your heels, plenty of stretch. If you know, you can bring your hands behind you and try to take your knees off the floor, stretching all the frontal, anteriors, yeah, the front of your ankles. Just choose. If this is enough, just stay there. Relax your shoulders and try to lengthen those ankles. Okay, now we are gonna come up, drive your hip off your feet, driving it forward. Get your hands behind you, interlock those fingers and press your shoulders away from your ears. Your hip is going forward, your hands are going backwards. Your chin is going up to the ceiling. Open up everything in the front. Relax it. Let's bring your right leg. I remember now why I don't invite my husband to the classes anymore. Bring your right leg forward. Your heel and your knee is about the same level. You should be able to speak and see your toes. Inhale in, bring both arms up. Exhale, rotate, leaning towards the right side. Take the right hand down there, same movement we did before, and then kneeling position. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Your left one goes under and your right goes up. Keep shoulder over shoulder. Reach it away from you. Come back to the center. Make sure that your knee has a lot of pad. I'm finding I don't get enough. So if you start feeling some kind of knee pain, fold your mat like I just did. You need a lot of cushion if you're not gonna get sore. So from here, now I want you to tuck your pelvic in. So press your belly in, engage slightly the glute and drive it forward. And only go as forward as you can, maintaining that tucking in pelvic. Inhale. Exhale, you can stay right there. You can reach the back leg. Even if you stay on the first position, I want you to rotate. So your left hand is coming on the outside of your right knee, of your left arm on the outside of your right knee, and rotate those shoulders completely towards your right side. Drive that hip forward. Nice. Slightly bring it back to the front. Lean back slightly and lift the right toe. Depending on your flexibility, bend forward like you can rest on your thigh, your shin, or all the way on the floor. But it should be slightly, should not be too painful, okay? No tension. drop the foot towards the floor and stay bending forward. So you feel a nice stretch on the front of your shin, your anterior tibials muscles. Bring it up back to the ceiling and reach it if you can. If not, you can use a belt. Bring it chest up, back to the hip extension. Bend the back leg one more time if you can. Rotate towards the right leg. Your chest is tall and open, and your left hip bone is going forward. Really think about tucking the pelvic in when you do this one. Okay, relax it. Open your legs as wide as your hip of your mat. Tuck your toes under and get in a child pose. Widen legs, child pose. Walk your hands towards your right side. Your hip leans towards the left one. Walk your hands towards the left side and your hip goes towards your right. Your hands walk to the front and you use your hands to walk it all the way back on sitting on your heels. Okay, come up. Hip in line with your knees. Hands goes behind you. Shoulders get away and back. Arms goes off your lower back and your hips are driving forward. Your chin goes up. Come up slowly. We are gonna do the same thing on our left leg. So bring your left leg forward. Your knee is above ankle level. You're driving your hip, right hip bone forward. So I don't want you here. You want to be driving from the right hip. This is the side we are stretching, your right one. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean towards your left side. Your left hand goes down on the floor. Your right one reaches over your head. Inhale, exhale, reverse it. Your right one goes towards the floor. Your left one goes over your head. Go back to the front. Bend the back leg if you can. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. And your chest is completely rotated towards that side. Bring it back to the front. Lean slightly back and lift the left toe up to the ceiling. From your hip, you bend forward. If you can, reach your toe. If you not, stay on your side, on your shin, reaching the floor. Whatever feels a nice stretch, but is comfortable. Inhale. Exhale. Stay where you are. Just lean the toe towards the floor. Bring it one more time up to the ceiling. Bring your hip back to the front, tuck the pelvic in, bring it forward. Again, rotate towards your left side. And if you can, bend the back knee. Bring your leg down, bring your hand. And now open your legs wider than the mat. And sit back in a child pose. You should feel it in the inside of your legs. Walk your hands towards your right side. Walk your hands towards your left side. Bring it to the center. And walk your hands gently back. And get in sitting position. We're gonna do our last little ones. We are done. Sit tall, like I said before, no rolling under. So fold the mat and place it underneath if you need to. Your right leg is gonna be in front of you, or it's gonna be on top, depending on your flexibility. By chest tall, so if you're gonna put it if you're not gonna put on top, don't crisscross it. Keep it in front of you. So your right one is in front of you. Like a stack, one in front of the other, but no cross, there we go. Perfect. Chest tall. Walk with your hands all the way. So your right arm is an outside of your left leg and your left shoulder goes back. One thing, don't lean backward. You are rotating, staying on your sitting bones. Walk gently back to the front. Inhale, exhale, reach forward. Walk back all the way up to the front. Inhale in, reach up. Exhale, your left hand goes under, side bend again. Same thing we did before. Your right shoulder stays up. Here, depending how flexible you are, you can bend the left elbow down towards the floor. But your sitting bones stays flat and strong on the floor. Don't lean like this, okay? Stay strong there. So it's a side bending. We want to do our QL, all those muscles right in between your lower back to move to the side. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Your right one goes under your left one. And again, if you can, bend the right elbow, side bending, which this one should be a little easier on this side. You're gonna stay right in there. And you're gonna drop the left shoulder, reaching right in front of you. So you try to bring your forehead towards the right knee. Your arms are reaching forward. You are sitting strong on your sitting bones. Walk your hands, reaching forward towards your left knee. Breathe. Walk your hands back up and get back on top. One more time, now we are gonna switch. You're gonna have your left one stuck in front of your right one or on top. One more little round and we are done. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward and reach with your hands as far forward as you can. Reaching forward, walking with your fingers. Your shoulders are relaxed. If you can touch your forehead on the floor, fantastic. Very gentle, walk your hands back to the center so your chest goes back up. Inhale. Exhale, your right hand goes under towards the floor, your left one reaches over your head, and if you can, you bend the right elbow. Keeping the left shoulder up to the ceiling. This type of movement is fantastic to release a lot of the QL and like those muscles that are right underneath in your lower back. They're hard to stretch any other way. And they're responsible for a lot of our rotations. So we use them a lot. Now let that right shoulder drop towards the floor. Your arms are reaching forward and your forehead is resting on your left knee. The leg is on the top. Very slow and gentle, reaching forward. You walk your hands towards your right knee, bottom leg. Walk your hands back towards the knee. Bring your chest up tall. Bring your hands behind you and shake those legs. Side to side, up and down. Let's get on our knees. And do a couple cows and cow, cat and cows, just to loosen up the low back. One more time. Okay, neutral, push your heels down towards the floor in triangle pose. Press your left, place your right. Keep both down now. Walk them towards your legs, towards your arms. Man, that feels wonderful. I can really tell we did a good stretch today. Bend the knees, slowly roll up. And give me a last deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you, guys. That was amazing. I'm glad I recorded this one.
It was really